guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Black Clover, episode 59.
Yes. Last episode, the Witch's Forest was attacked by both the Diamond Kingdom and the Eye of the Midnight Sun. Noelle gave a speech to the Queen to convince her to heal Asta's arms by saying, you're basically, back against a wall right now. You need us to protect you or help you out. So heal his arms, because if Asta goes and help you, we'll follow him.
Yeah, so act like a damn queen and protect your people.
Yeah, and so she did. She healed his arms. Apparently she made him better too. Like, he's feeling like they are stronger, or at least harder.
Stronger, better, faster.
Yeah. But she's also saying something about how his magic will be hers by the end, right? So there's a double plan here. Like, there's some backstabbing happening, and we have theories about how she got this strong, but we'll have to wait and learn. We can still change her mind, though. We'll prove to her that imperfect people can do some pretty good things. Vanessa also, she wasn't the one sacrificing herself, apparently. She had an idea, too. She told Asta it's not about sacrificing yourself or giving up your life for your friends. It's about helping them change their fate, right? Taking fate into your own hands, just like she did when she left because of Yami. So yeah. Now we're all gonna face those guys. Fanzel, his wife, and Mariela are going after the Diamond Kingdom, and we are going after Fana, who's really pissed and really strong already. So Asta's currently sending back her attacks right to her face, but I don't think that's gonna work the whole way through.
No, we're gonna need a bigger boat, guys. Something stronger than this.
And we're currently helping the other witches, and they are rejecting us. Like, they're not happy that a man is saving them. But eventually, maybe we can, get them as allies, and as a team, we can face the Eye of the Midnight Sun. So this is where we are. The forest is burning, so we need to be quick about this, and we need to hit hard. Let's jump in this episode and see what happens. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go! Are they bigger?
No.
No?
It changes according to the camera angle and how far from him we are. It's revenge for her, but with Veto last time it was revenge because he freaking handicapped the two siblings, right? He's hurting us, and then you expect us not to do shit. It's a freaking wheel of hatred, flames of hatred. That's why, if you don't change the way you do things, it's never gonna stop. Because, if we kill, Fana is attacking us now. If we kill Fana, then who's to say someone else is not gonna be mad and just attack us?
Reciprocate, yeah.
But then we can't just do nothing when they attack us. Pump yourself up. Yeah. A quick reminder that he's got them back. Feels like yesterday we were fighting Veto, and it's too soon. She's strong.
And it's not even mature yet, right?
Oh, and then, okay. It had to be the strongest of the four. Shit! It's a good thing it's not mature yet, but even so.
Focus, Asta.
Well, that's Salamander you're fighting. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure Fana also has a few tricks. Just join the... Oh, she's protecting the forest. Firefighter Noelle. Use the dragon. I just said I was happy she joined the group, and I know it's needed, but girl. Well, she's here for revenge. Maybe that's why. Well, in this case, it's
explain yourself.
Yes, in the midst of battle. She's technically also here for Veto and Lisht, But if we can get answers, not yet. Talk to me! Hey! They did feel pity for him in the end. Hey.
What's going on?
It's a different approach. I like that. That's the first Wizard King.
Yeah. Fudge.
僕たちと君たちが生きられる世界がきっと来るよ。僕たちは分かり合える。みんなのマナは本当にすごいよ。
So they are elves. Confirmed.
人間の魔道具の技術を合わせれば安全な場所にできる。
So you ended up backstabbing them?
We don't know the whole story.
Well, they attacked here. It sounds like he asked to be friends and he used them to destroy them.
祝福してくれているのを感じる。私たちの子が生まれてこられるのが。この子は私たちの。
So he wed his sister then?
Yeah.
We're missing something.
Well, from their point of view, I understand they betrayed them. That doesn't sound good. But they don't know for sure. So maybe something else happened. And his friend will turn into the demon, I'm guessing. It's his power. Oh, straight away. Maybe something else happened, but from the looks of it, they were really bad.
No, we're missing something, guys. We're missing something huge.
Maybe Lisht or someone from the elves that could use light magic didn't like the alliance and he decided to kill his own people to make it look like the humans attacked them.
Maybe.
They
You
didn't waste
know?
time. Oh, fuck! Looks like it evolved.
Shit.
He did try though. He tried to talk to her. If we don't have a choice, it's not gonna be his fault. Same like Mars. Half of her book, half of his. Your special move?
Next episode.
The weird demon thing that we saw, maybe? Oh, you can control that. Yet. She looks so crazy. You're gonna need some water or ice or whatever to counteract against the fire. We need Noelle.
And it's supposed to be the stronger of the four
The
spirits?
strongest of the four, yeah. Noelle, thank you. If anything, it's gonna help. Even simple spells with Noelle, she has so much mana, it's gonna work. See? The source?
Yeah.
Thank you! Just like when she faced the queen. She's shaking, but she's strong. Just put more strength in it. Yeah, boy. Put more strength in it. We need the dragon. I was wondering what the fuck that was. They took branches. Stay strong. Ah, fuck off, fuck off.
No, you're not that anymore.
You did it before. You stood strong against Veto. Don't listen. That is true trauma, though. It doesn't go away that easily. Yes. Believe in yourself and your friends. And their, trust in you. He's saying it inside and out. Yep. Come on, come on! But it's helping.
It's like his subconscious knew that she needed his help.
Well, she needs a reminder because trauma, like I said, doesn't go away easily. Even if she did it once, doesn't mean she can do it again. She needs a reminder.
私に勇気をくれたようにやってやるわよ
Confidence.
アスタを勇気づけてやるのよ 行くよ
In his face, dragon. Let's go.
Give it your all then.
全てをかける
Let's go.
出来損ないじゃない
Yes.
水調整魔法
Ah, it's always satisfying. Yes.
Nice.
まだよ
Yes. Yes. She's beating a fucking spirit. My girl. Sea goddess.
どうこれが私の実力よ
It's okay.
サラマンダーを沈めた
Now we need to stop Fana.
次は俺の番だ
させないハルパ
炎以外の魔法
Look at her grimoire. You'll recognize the combo. That's the other half.
おーい
Now I'll try to make her remember.
顔色の悪いツンツン頭の
Trigger the memories. I thought
is
he
it
was
gonna
gonna do
work?
it. Well, I thought he was gonna do it, but if it's working now, keep pushing. You
知ら
do.
ない
Keep pushing.
話通じね
Well,
She
keep
needs to
trying.
see him then.
必殺技で止めるしかさっきから言ってるその
Something you worked on while he couldn't use his arms.
2本の剣を突き出し構えて口をぶっ飛び突っ込むんさそんなことできるかえ
Straight into danger.
私たちがいなかったらな私たちに
You can back him up.
さっき言ったわよね勝つために仲間がいるってきっとその技とんでもない威力になるわよ
With a little kick from them.
行くわよ
遅い
Bring him back. Yep. Oh shit. But the swords are right in front.
Yeah, but he can still get burned.
It's still weakened.
に殺させね
Nice.
Yep. Yes. Bye, bitch. After the Black Bulls.
よっしゃ
そん
Yeah, I think he saved her then.
More backstory. No.
Next time.
Noelle. I don't care how many times she has to overcome her trauma. I don't care how many times we have to tell her that she's good and she can do it. It's always so fucking satisfying whenever she convinces herself to fight back.
You cannot expect her to overcome years of trauma in
know.
a few fights.
Yep.
So of course you're gonna have doubts over and over again, but the fact that she is able to go over it and just still do the job.
The fact that
it's super great.
Asta understands where she comes from and that she needs it. Like the others are like, you're too loud and stuff. Like, no, say it louder. She needs to hear it. She didn't even say anything that made it sound like she wasn't gonna do it or she couldn't do it. But in her head, she was going through all of it, all the emotions. And Asta kind of knew in that moment she needs support. It's kind of like it's instinct for him. She needs support. And I love that it's a show of actual trauma, right? It's not something like you said that she got over in one fight. It's something that she keeps with her, and it's a testament to how bad her life was. A testament. Anyway, it shows how bad her life truly was, and it's not underestimating the cruelty from her siblings, the distance from Noelle, and the insults from the other two, the lack of trust, the destruction of her character. She has so much strength, so much power, so much mana, but it's always going to be difficult, at least for now, for her to use it all. Because she's her own enemy, right? She's the one in her head reminding herself that her siblings, what her siblings told her back in the day, that she can't do it, she's not strong enough.
Seriously, I cannot wait for a sibling to see what she can do now.
Oh, yeah. And what they said in her mind, like, the only reason why you could do it was because of your rage. It's not who Noelle is. She wants to save people. It's kind of like, it's like saying that she got overtaken by rage and she wasn't truly the one doing it, right? But if she convinces herself that it's her doing because she wants to protect her friend, then that becomes her strength, right? Not something that happened out of anger, not something that she lost control over.
But I mean,
So that's good.
If I recall, when she was in the water temple, she's being told, you know what you want, just go for it. Don't be afraid to just go for what you want. She wasn't
But she was
blinded by
also
rage when she attacked Veto.
she was also at a crossroad a little bit because her powers protect people, right? Unconsciously she creates shields, she saves, she heals. Like she's a protector because she doesn't want to hurt others. It was difficult for her to create a spell that attacked because she doesn't want to hurt even enemies. But she needed to, put her priorities in another, way. She needed to focus on what she wanted. And in her mind, it wasn't hurting the enemy. It was protecting my friends. And in this case, it was necessary. So her attack spells exist, but not to cause harm. It exists to help her loved ones.
Yeah.
So to tell her that the only reason why she did it was because she was angry, because rage took over, it's kind of destroying her character. It's destroying her purpose and what she wants to achieve. Because she wasn't in control, and if rage was the reason why she did that spell, then it wasn't to protect others.
Yeah,
it was to hurt. Right? So
you know what?
It's important that she erases those words and she focuses on her purpose, her friends, her needs.
In a way, you could say that her powers are based on love, the love that she has for her friends and the one that she cares about, and the fact that she used that love against hatred, her hate with Fana.
Well, Fana is hatred, yeah.
It's fitting.
Which we'll move on to Fana right now. We got a bit more from back in the day, and from their point of view, it's obvious that the humans lied. They pretended to be friends. Like the first Wizard King wanted their knowledge, and he was like, let's unite and everything. Let's create objects together. Let's learn from one another and become stronger.
Like the first Wizard King's sister married into their community. So we're missing something.
Well, no. It could, from their point of view, he did that. He gained knowledge. Like, maybe he doesn't care about if it's his sister or whatever. Maybe he doesn't give a shit. Like, they don't know. What they know is that he got close to them. He learned from them. He took the knowledge of their magic. And then, right when the union was about to happen, like when everything was great and there was a wedding and everything, when they had their guard lowered, he knew where they lived and he attacked them. He was the only one who knew where they were. So from their point of view, they were betrayed. So there's no trusting any human anymore. So I understand. But when you said that we're missing something, I started thinking, he's the only one who knows where they live, and it was light magic that was used against them.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's his fault. But then, if he's the only one that knew, and he didn't do it, because he did look like a genuine guy, but if it wasn't him,
was someone from the inside,
then it wasn't a human, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, maybe one of the elves, maybe even Lisht, I don't even know, like maybe someone from their side was truly against, because like Lisht has this whole like speech about how they are blessed by mana and it's their blessing, and filthy humans, like you don't deserve that and all that. Like he's got this speech that sounds like he really wants to keep this to himself, which is great if you understand the past. But if he already taught like that, if he already was thinking that before,
he was the one who wed the first Wizard King's sister, and she was pregnant with his child.
Was it him or was it another one?
He said, my friend, the Wizard King.
I don't think it was Lisht.
Go back.
I don't remember. Well, I mean, it looked a bit different, but then again, he could have changed. In any case, okay, maybe it's not Lisht, but if he has this speech now, but who's to say that one of them didn't have this speech back then and really didn't want to share this with the humans, and he saw the wedding as an abomination and something that needed to be stopped. I'm thinking Lisht because he's currently now the one, leading everything, but he could be a victim of something that was done by another elf. If it wasn't the Wizard King. Because right now it looks like it was the Wizard King. But if we're missing something, it's basically two options. Either it's the Wizard King who backstabbed them, which could have been a thing, or it was one of the elves who didn't want this union, didn't want them to share their secrets to the humans, and he made it look like the Wizard King attacked.
So that no unions could be done in the future.
So that you would create this rage, this need for revenge. You would create someone like Lisht or someone like the Third Eye, those that follow him, And I'm still thinking that, out of rage, one of them turned into the demon, and I'm thinking it was the friend too. Like, it would have been intense that the Wizard King would be friends with one of the elves, and in the end, they would fight each other.
Do you think that maybe the friend of the Wizard King is the one who transformed into that monster demon?
Yes, that's what I just said.
You know.
But
so that's even more tragic if he got killed by his best friend.
Because, like, see, I'm going back to look at the friend. The Wizard King is holding two kids' hands, okay?
Yeah.
No one we know, I don't think.
I think those are the other
And she's
Midnight
talking.
Suns,
Okay,
soldiers.
she was talking to Lish, so that means this guy is okay.
This is Lich.
Okay, Lisht was friends with the Wizard King.
And he wed the Wizard King's sister.
But then again, maybe Lisht is also, the theory we have is that he's possessing a body too, so I'm thinking he died back in the day. He could have been maybe the guy who turned into a demon. And his spirit somehow survived or was locked somewhere, I don't know. But
all theories.
but if he was friends, then that wasn't him. If it was an elf, that wasn't him then that attacked the other elves.
No, I mean,
to make it look
I'm
like...
pretty sure that it was not him, so that's why he's so angry and feeling betrayed
because his
of
friend
everything.
backstabbed him. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be my two theories right now.
That someone else from the elves community attacked them and made it look
that's
like
a
the
big
humans attacked them.
That's my big what if.
You understood correctly, right?
Well, that one of the elves turned on his own to make it look like the humans betrayed them.
Yeah.
Or they are right, the Wizard King betrayed them. But I don't know. It sounds like it's too easy, right? It would be too easy if that guy we saw just backstabbed them for their magic. Although maybe, I don't know, it would be one way to go that the first Wizard King was not a legend. Like, the fact that every episode they remind us of what he did and he was so great. If it turns out he was a piece of shit, that's something.
It could be, like I said, we're missing something. The rest of the story, like the human point of view about what happened back then.
Well, okay, you say that, but it could be the true story, but we are missing the human's point of view. There's a lot of history, and right now all we know is what the elves that we met know, which is, their own recollection, and it could be really flawed. Just the whole, we talked about how it's a wheel of hatred, right?
Yeah.
Fana is pissed that we killed Veto, but we were there. Veto attacked us. So you're saying, how dare you hurt Lisht and you kill Veto, but right there, she's telling us a version of the story that's false. If we had not seen what happened with Veto and Lisht, and we only heard her side of the story, we would be thinking that the Black Bulls are the villains. But we were there. They were attacked. We were attacked by Veto and Lisht. We defended ourselves. And in this case, Fana, same thing. We might not have a choice with Fana. We might have to do something. But we tried to talk to her first. Which, by the way, I was surprised, but really happy that Asta went this way. He was traumatized by what happened with Veto. He saw how, full of despair he was, and the fact that he was so full of despair led to him trying to spread that around him, right, to everyone. So he was living a miserable life, and Asta and Yami, when Veto died, they looked at his body, and they made a funeral pyre for him and everything. They felt bad for the guy. And I think Asta is trying to not have that happen again.
To break that wheel of hate, basically.
Try to understand, where does it come from? You're just attacking, but you're not explaining. They are beyond explaining at this point. Fana is really pissed, so I don't think we can talk to her, but maybe Mars can show up. Asta, just by mentioning Mars, triggered a memory. So if Mars shows up, yes, I think it'll help. But right now she's too pissed, so keep protecting us, Noelle. You're doing great. Asta, try to keep pushing buttons, or I think try to get Mars here somehow, and never give up on trying to learn the truth, because I think Asta as a character, if he found out, as humans, we did something bad back in the day, he'd be like, fuck the Wizard King. But
he'll do something about it.
Yeah, I don't think he would. He's not a bad guy, and he's not, completely against siding with the enemy if they have a fair point, if they are in the right.
He even said that he is glad that Mars is still alive.
Yeah, he wants to save people. He cares about people in general. So if we find out that the elves have a genuine reason for fighting, or they are genuinely angry for a good reason, we're gonna be like, okay, let's talk it out. Like, what happened back in the day was wrong. We'll help you make it right, but the way you're doing it is wrong. So we'll change that. Like, I think Asta would be that type to try and make things better for everyone. But just attacking each other is just gonna create more hatred, and it's gonna lead to other people wanting revenge, and it's never gonna stop.
I'd like to talk about what we saw with Fana's vision in a flashback.
We were talking about
Do
that.
you think that she was maybe still barely alive and Lich saved her, or he just bring her back to life?
The Lich that we saw in her vision at the end was the Lich from the present, with the same robes and everything. So it's kind of like he reached through time to get them when they were barely like alive anymore, so almost dead, and he got them there and he brought them back here. That's kind of what it looked like. How did he do that? I have no idea.
Because like I said, we
Did you tap into Julius's power? He's got time.
True,
But time is his power.
We theorize that maybe people are putting souls into their bodies, so maybe by doing so, he put the soul from her back then into Fana's present bodies.
You're saying that like we're just talking about this for the first time. That's been our theory for a while.
I know.
I'm thinking from what we saw, her last memory was of herself dying back then, and she saw Lich with the same robes from today reaching out to her. So I'm thinking maybe it's not that they died, and in the present he somehow got the spirits and he brought them in the bodies. I'm thinking he went back somehow. He reached through time when they were almost dead, when they were dying, and he got the ones that were alive and he somehow brought them back. I don't know. Their spirits or whatever, not the bodies, but it's like he went back there when they were dying and he got them in the right moment. But how he would have done that, weirdly enough, would have been with a power like Julius, which he doesn't have, unless Julius is also somehow a vessel for an elf.
Damn it. Okay.
But that's all of that is theories, so we'll wait, we'll find out. But our biggest theory so far has been that those elves died back then and their spirit are taking over the bodies of those that are here today. Could be possible. Well, I mean, we know that there's a child that came from the union of an elf and a human, so the descendants could be the potential vessels because they are part elves, part human.
Yeah.
So we know them as humans, but back in the day they have like elf's ancestry or elf blood in their veins, so that could be why some of them can come back through the blood of the elves. I'm thinking that's how it could possibly happen. A lot of ifs. We'll find out. In any case, we'll take care of this baby. I think he wants food.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one shall be on YouTube pretty soon. We're gonna see you
Yes.
then, guys.
Bye!
Bye-bye.